Hi, it's Daniel Luder here with Mike Wallace, and tonight's most shocking story comes from a zoo.
A baby tortoise has escaped and is now wanted for grand theft auto and robbery. This tortoise has hit over 25 banks already.
In other news, a flashback of the world's greatest mathematician, Pythagoras.
While we really don't have much confirmed information about the history of Pythagoras, it believed he was born around 569 BC in Samos Island and died around 475 BC. Pythagoras was a Greek mathematician who had a merchant father. He's used to traveling. This was made evident by his lifestyle.
Pythagoras seemed to move quite a bit not to have a car. He and his father traveled far and wide whenever he was young. Most of his childhood is theory, but it's thought that they stopped in Tyre once, and Pythagoras was taught by Chaldeans and educated Syrian men. It's also suspected that he visited Italy alongside his father.
He had two or three brothers. There were three main philosophers that influenced him: Pericles, Thales, and Anaximander.
In 535 BC, Pythagoras had ventured to
It
Egypt.
said that while there he visited many temples and talked to a lot of priests.
He was accepted into priesthood at Diospolis.
When he later moved from Egypt to Italy, he took his beliefs with him.
These beliefs being secrecy, not eating beans, and even the wearing of animal skin clothes.
In 525 BC, the king of Persia invaded Egypt. Pythagoras was actually taken as a prisoner and held in Babylon.
In 520 BC, Pythagoras returned to his hometown of Samos.
Nobody is sure how he gained freedom.
He didn't stay long, no shock there, because he went to study law in Crete.
Back in Samos, he founded a school, though.
The school he called the Semicircle. Once again, Pythagoras left Samos.
He traveled to Italy in 518 BC.
There he founded another school, Croton. He headed the society where the math people had to live permanently. Both genders were allowed to be members. Members on the outskirts of society were not held to as high standards as the insiders. They followed different rules.
Pythagoras highly valued secrecy.
Yep, that's why we don't know much of his math works. We do know he studied abstract quantities like 2 pence plus 2 pence equals 4 pence.
We are led to believe that his musical abilities allowed him to contribute to the mathematical theory of music.
He is famous for the one thing we are for sure that he proved, though. Pythagorean theorem.
Yep, everyone knows a squared plus b squared equals c squared.
Babylonians knew of the triangle theorem 1,000 years prior.
But Pythagoras was the first to prove that it worked.
For a right triangle, the square on the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the other two squares of the other sides.
Thanks for our teacher on the nightly news. Dan, Sally, we're out of time. I'm Mike.
And I'm Dan.
And you all tune in tomorrow on
The Spectral Broadcasting Station.
I'm still recording.
We're going to have to cut all that.